Welcome back to another video. This is the Football Connect. I'm your host Sam, and we are back again with another one. So this is how the game ended. Liverpool 2, Fulham 2. Mitrovic. First, let's talk about the lineup itself before I go anywhere else. Why did Klopp start Firmino over Darwin? Why did he have to start Firmino over Darwin Nunez? Because I felt like if you watch that game, we needed somebody who could win the air balls, and Firmino could not do that. And Firmino cannot play a team that marks man to man. He can at least try to play in a team where he is the one who's attacking, where there's space where he can pass and do whatever he has. Darwin Nunez was actually the best player we had to have to at least to have the best perfectness of this game. And I think that's how we failed in the first half. Second half, before even going with the goal, let's talk about the first half goal. What was Trent Alexander-Arnold doing? Trent Alexander-Arnold is very good in terms of attacks and everything he does. Why was he failing to notice that there was a player behind him? Because he did not even see Mitrovic. Mitrovic came from behind, hit the ball, and he did that little ding dong, and Alisson could not see anything. And we cannot even blame it on the goalkeeper. That would be very criminal to put it on Alisson, what happened in that situation. He should have dealt with that ball better, because that costed us. Because it gave them the chance to continue harassing us in the midfield. Thiago Alcantara, we could not see him in the game. He was not allowed to play the game. Fabinho, which also when Fabinho went out, I was actually shocked why, but it made sense when Milner was in and Anderson. There was also a failure to control the game. Because that also costed us. So you could see that these are the small little things that we could not even get right. And Liverpool was still rough. I know we won against Man City, but today all of a sudden we were still rough. I thought we underestimated Fulham. That's one thing that we have to say. Liverpool squad underestimated Fulham. Went into the game thinking that they had everything under control. They had everything figured out. And all that turned into nothingness when we went to the game. It costed us. We are lucky that we had done it with Darwin, because he's the only guy who came in and changed the game. If it wasn't for Darwin Nunez, that was going to end 1-0 or even 2-0, because they were doing well. Talk about the post. Luis Diaz got shot that hit that post. Yes, that was a good idea what he did, but also I felt like if he had crossed it in, it was going to be an easy tap in for Salah and Firmino, but he tried to hit the post and it went out. To be honest, I have nothing more to say over this game than pure frustration. We were frustrated the whole game. We were literally frustrated the whole game. They had their game plan. The midfielders made sure that our midfielders doesn't touch the ball, and they gave us the ball so that we have the position. Because if you watch the first 25 minutes of the game, the ball was controlled only in the position where Alisson, Van Dijk, and Robertson and Trent were. They could not get the ball anywhere in the middle. They could not hit even the long shot, because somehow their defense are taller than ours, and they were timing the shots perfectly. Like the diagonal goals, that were shots that we are used to see from Van Dijk kicking, going up that. We could not do all those things because they were making sure that we don't get that chance to even have that perfect flow of the game. They did everything that they could do well. They were committing these small fouls that were just taking Liverpool off focus, something that we expect to see from Manchester City. They were doing it, but in a high pressure, and the man-to-man mark was, I think, something that costed us. I can tell you, I am frustrated. Firstly, of the goal that went in. Trent Alexander-Arnold should have been watching what he was doing. And also one thing that they did perfectly well in the first half, and almost half of the second half, was to frustrate Trent Alexander-Arnold. They were on him. They were all over him. And somehow, because of that, we were trying to use Salam. That just, in a way, shut off all our plans going to that direction. Darwin Nunez came in, and the glimpse of hope showed up with the first heel touch that he tried, and the keeper was able to save it. The second one, perfectly, was at the back of the net. That was the goal that we needed. And he tried it again, and he had the other cross that came from Trent, came in, and Salah finished it, making him also make history, because it's now 5 in a row, still scoring in the first half. But one thing we can agree on, Fulham are a dangerous team, people. Fulham are a dangerous team. And this Premier League, it is a different Premier League from any other Premier League we are used to. We are going to be seeing those moments. We're going to be seeing these small touches that are disturbing the team from playing with the ball and causing us to lose the focus that we are expecting to see. They had their game plan, played it into perfection, got the win, and now we are talking about we should have won this, we should have done this, he should have put this, and it's all but gone. They got the points, and in a way, when you think about it, they were the better team, and in a way, they deserve to win the game. So I actually feel bad for them that they do win the game, and I'm a Liverpool fan saying that. I actually feel bad for them, but man, what a game! Man, what a game! There were some other moments where you were now starting to feel that we are now seeing the gap that Sadio Mane has left in Liverpool. You could see that there were moments where we need somebody who could take on the midfielders, who could take on the defense, and we didn't have that. We didn't have that energy. That guy who would attack and cause problems, we didn't have that. And that was Sadio Mane for us. Now we no longer have. We only have one wing we are relying on. Diaz wing, yes, he's a good player, but he doesn't have that. He's not yet into what we need him to be. And unless that happens, we're going to be in trouble. So right now we are relying on our front, which is Diaz, which is Nunez and Salah. That is the only thing we are relying on. I don't know. We are hoping that Jota comes back in time. Maybe that could change everything we are seeing. But the frustration, that was one thing that these guys got perfectly on. They frustrated us. In the opening day, we lost the game. They frustrated us. They played it to perfection, and it caused us this lose. I don't know. I want to hear from you. I left this from the last. What do you think about the penalty that was given? What do you think about the penalty that was given? I felt like it was a soft penalty. I felt like the only way he fell was because he put his leg on top of Virgil van Dijk. I know there was that little touch that Van Dijk was trying to do, but the ball was gone. But to be honest, I don't think in a normal Premier League game, to be honest, that is a penalty. I don't think that is a penalty. They were given that easy. How would the players that I see that performed so well, I have to say for Liverpool, Nunez, of course, is my man of the match in the Liverpool side. Salah in the second half came in. Elliott came in and he was perfect. Harvey Elliott was one of the guys who came in and changed the game for us. If we didn't have that kid, we would have lost that game. Lastly, it's Matip. Matip was causing problems going there. That one was a little bit average. I don't know. I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section. What did you think about this game? What do Liverpool have to do to improve on this poor start that we just did? I don't know. I want to hear from you. It was not easy at all, people. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe to the Connect. Tell me what I missed when I was analyzing this game. But you see, Fulham, I don't think they're going to be relegated. I said it, and I don't see it. They are a threat, and I still feel like we need to treat them like a threat. And we're going to see how it goes. Thank you very much for watching. This has been the Football Connect. I'm out. Peace.
Beats the goalkeeper. You're just lost for words. He is just brilliant. Georgie Best, Diego Maradona, Johan